what's gonna happen when we turn this power box on, plugged into the Elvis jet now that we've cut all the wings off and it's sitting on an RV chassis?
I don't know.
Me neither, but let's find out. This is Elvis Presley's private jet that I bought from Mecum Auctions for a bargain, $234,000.
And it is so!
I just bought the Elvis jet for $234,000. What an idiot! And how awesome is that? It was abandoned in Roswell, New Mexico for over 40 years. And I had the bright idea of, hey, let's turn it into like a tour bus, take it around the country, and so we can do some fun things with the Elvis jet. So we took a motorhome chassis, got rid of the top of it.
Can I get a clear prop?
And
Well, Miss Lindy, my Miss Lindy, she's my Lindy.
and the next step that we did was putting this on top. All right, 1, 2, 3. And it is sitting now on the weight.
Come on, go!
With the mounts right there. How crazy is that? The next step on the journey is to find out what's still working up here, and then to get it to talk to the chassis stuff down here. But first, we have a box.
Oh, parts and more parts.
This is an electrical generator. Ooh, nice belt. Oh, and a new fan.
Looky there.
Yeah, because our generator up front had a unscheduled disassembly, and I think that should be what's in that box right there. Ooh. It's always fun getting a box that has an actual crate. Yeah, what in the world? 2 cardboard boxes inside the... I would have thought that everything we needed would have fit in the one box.
Well,
Maybe that's why it was so expensive.
maybe.
Ooh!
Shiny.
Wow! Wow! Look at that! Ooh!
So pretty.
So then in this box should be the part that goes inside that.
Should be.
Should be. And this one should have magnets and a flywheel on it, right? There's flywheel part. Ooh, wow. Here, can we pull it out of the plastic and show the boys and girls? So for reference, let me show you the other one. Rotor thing you can see right there. Yeah, she done destructo. Yeah, that's not good. Those magnets are supposed to be inside the generator. How it works is magnets rotate inside this stator made of steel and copper, which through magic create electricity, basically. These parts took us months to find, and I sure hope they're the right ones. Now we get some electricity. Hopefully that thing will work. The motor started up whenever we started it. It just, all that stuff exploded and blew up.
Correct.
So in theory, we should be able to put these on and we have a fully functioning generator, right?
Correct.
Well,
In theory.
in theory. And so now we have our mess, but hey, thankfully we have plenty of space under this area where the Elvis jet sits up top now. Gave us plenty of room for the generator. Get this spaghetti wiring mess out of the way, and let's get to work. Grizzly! I've got your favorite. It's meat day.
Sponsor day already, huh?
Not just any sponsor, it's our favorite. It's Good Ranchers meat.
Ooh.
And not just that, but okay, the special deal is, how would you like free chicken for a year?
Sounds great. Their chicken is awesome.
Yes, that's what they're doing. That's the promo. And I got good news and bad news. The good news is it's a year of free chicken.
Ooh.
And I got chicken in here. Bad news is I, in pure Jimmy's World fashion, totally forgot to bring anything to actually cook the chicken with. So here's the challenge. You figure out a way to cook this so that we can show the people how yummy the chicken is And I will give you the entire year of chicken. How's that?
That's great. Done. And all I got to do is cook it?
Yeah, we just got to figure out how we're going to cook it in here. That's a challenge.
All right. Challenge accepted. I'll figure something out.
Yeah, I knew you would. That's why you're here, Grizz, because I screw things up and you're like, all right, I'll fix it. Here we go. Disconnecting those cables back there. That's the output side. We're going to test it, make sure it works, assuming that this thing starts up and doesn't grenade itself again. Then we have our jumper batteries. I feel like this is a will it start video.
Almost is.
It kind of sort of is.
But we know it'll start. It's just how long will it start for?
Yeah, and if it'll produce electricity.
Yes.
Yeah. So, in Jimmy fashion, we got our 2 batteries, jumper cable, and some questionable decision making at work. So, let's get at this thing. Okay, here comes the first big step to see if there's going to be a fire. Connect the battery to that. All right, go ahead, and then I'll look over here to touch it real quick, make sure there's no sparkage. And if we push this down, it should kick the fuel pump on if we did our math right. Well, that's good. That was suspiciously easy to put back together. Hold it for about, 10, 20 seconds. Prime everything up real nice. Oh, there it goes. Yes. Okay. All right, so we got battery is good. Go ahead and snug that down. Double check our fluids and disconnected the sparky end over here. And then I think it's time to fire this sucker up. Grizzly, where are you going?
Chicken good.
Grizzly, we're filming here.
But it's a year's worth of chicken, Jimmy. Anybody who knows what I'm doing knows what I'm doing. This is a tinder ball.
What are you doing? Oh, you're like full on making a campfire.
Yeah, I'm gonna earn a year's worth of chicken by lighting a fire.
You're seeing him in his natural habitat. So you don't need to go through all of this effort that Grizzly's going through. Just go to goodranchers.com, use the code jimmysworld, and they'll even save you $20 off any subscription. And when you subscribe in January, you'll get free chicken for a year. That's 2 pounds they're gonna put in every order for the rest of the year, and it's good stuff. Goodranchers.com. Grizzly, that's outstanding. Where'd this wood come from?
Just don't try to walk into the Elvis shit right now.
What? Is this part of the steps?
Yeah. That's good pine.
I know, we added it as the steps. Well, what the heck are we gonna use now?
I'll find something.
Okay. All right, fair enough. Well, let's see if this thing comes to life. Here we go. Here's the moment. He's over there ready with the voltmeter, and we'll double check. So here we go. Well, clear prop. Whoa. Oh, that's a lot of wire on the exhaust. Forgot about that.
That might get warm.
Yeah, I forgot about that part. So far, so good. All right, I'm gonna flip the breaker on. All right. It's still running. All right, see if we got voltage.
That one goes there.
This might actually work. $120 volts. Holy crap! Grizzly, we got a generator! Woo! Next step, now that we got juice here, we need to get juice up there. And I think we're gonna have to figure out and mount that next in order to, you know, make our path up that way. Well, here's the moment I've both been looking for and not looking toward the whole time. Let's plug the power in again. Now that we have our generator working, 120 volts coming out of that, we got the alternator on the generator, or the engine back here. That's our 12 volt system, and that produces 160 amps. We have to step it up to 28 volts for the airplane to work, but we don't actually know what truly works in here and what doesn't, especially now that we've cut a lot of things. What we have to have working is all the lights inside above the seats, so that's kind of the #1 priority. Go ahead and plug it in and turn it on. It only goes on one way. That's a smart thing. Ironically, the same plug's used on the 310. All right, go ahead and click it on. Let's see what we got. Oh, turn off, turn off. There was pumps of some sort. Okay, let's go in and turn off all pumps and things. Okay, let's see, off, 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 off. Okay, I think I got everything turned off.
All right.
Let's try this again. Let's see, because there was something. The main battery switch was turned on, and there was, I found 2 other switches turned on, but go ahead and clear prop.
It's a fan of some kind, it sounds like the battery fan.
Huh. Okay. It's still on?
Yeah, I feel air moving though.
You do?
Yeah, it's definitely a fan.
Oh, okay. So to cool the batteries or something?
Possibly, but yeah, if you put your face up here, it's really blowing.
Okay. We've got very dim lights. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we got more lights in here. Now I think we turn our main battery switch on right there. Then that should compass light. I don't guess we need that. Okay. Okay. There are switches everywhere. You got them above you, below you, beside you, in between you. Thousands of switches and circuit breakers. I don't know what they do. I really got to learn where all these switches are. Okay, and then we had our cabin stuff here. Cabin. That's air conditioner, bleed air. Cabin, here we go. Now, I know that our little motor right there works off of this switch right here. So when I push that, it should move. Maybe not. It used to work off of that switch. Huh. Well, it did when we plugged it in. I don't remember that fan turning on though. There's a relay.
I hear it.
All right, let's check our buttons right here. These are the only buttons on the outside of the airplane. I have no idea what they do. Let's push them and find out. Oh yeah, that's the same relay. So that is our ladder motor that went to here. All right, we have very dim lighting. See, does this? Huh. Boy, that's not very bright at all in here. Well, it's really good though that all the lights actually turn on. Boy, this is spooky in here. I don't think there's enough juice. In perfect Jimmy's World fashion, yeah, we have to lift the airplane up, slide this back, just to make sure we have enough access to get to the battery tray right there to pull that thing down, to take those batteries and disconnect them, because I think what's happening is those batteries are so old and dead that the amount of draw that's on those is overpowering our power supply and not it's trying to charge the batteries that are totally, junk batteries, instead of giving us all the juice up top. Whereas the other charger that we used was a big, gigantic ground power unit that had, hundreds and hundreds of amperage to be able to overcome the draw that we're seeing right here. So, Grizzly, yay! We got to jack the airplane up, move this back enough to be able to get that down. But first, let's get that chicken cooking. I like a campfire. Oh, yes. Yep.
Homemade hot plate.
I told you that extra metal would come in handy. Safety first, people.
That's right. There we go.
99.9% bacteria is free.
That's right.
I was going to get a little bit of water to test the hotness of my skillet.
Okay.
He's trying to get me crying on camera.
I think so.
Happy?
What was your most emotional moment ever seeing this Jimmy's World?
Right now.
A year's worth of free chicken. Got a little bit of onion powder, some garlic powder, a little bit of S&P, and some coriander. Boy, that's an odd mix, but we're gonna make it work.
We should have like Meat Monday.
All right.
So, and you don't have to use all the spices. I just brought whatever kind of flavor you were looking for.
I mean, we got them, might as well use them, right? It's just all good quality chicken meat. When they butcher it, man, they clean it up real good. There's never any gristle or any tough spots in there.
Yeah, you had the steaks too.
The ribeyes were phenomenal. Just super tender. They had real good veins in them with the fat and everything like that. They were just really awesome cuts of meat.
What I love about their chicken, beef, pork, all the stuff that you get from them, it's no antibiotics, no hormones, it's all natural, the chicken's free range, and it's all from America. So it's America's meat delivered.
All right, you ready for this?
I've been waiting on this all stinking day.
I don't have my good kitchen knives here, so you get what you get.
Thank you, Lord Jesus, for the food. See, that one's all like perfectly juicy and everything.
Yeah, it was a fat one.
Oh, look at that. Now you don't have to do this. Just go to goodranchers.com, use the code Jimmy'sWorld, save yourself $20 off of any subscription, and when you order in January, they'll throw in 2 pounds of chicken every order for the entire year. Goodranchers.com. It's America's meat delivered.
Yep.
Okay, can we eat now?
I hope so.
All
Ask
right.
him.
Thank you, Lord Jesus, for this food and all that. And all people said, amen.
Amen.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my gosh.
Camera guy, get you some.
So good. That's ridiculous.
Hold on.
That's just dumb how good that is.
I couldn't even run the camera right now. It's really good chicken. I'm like,
The camera guy's behind going,
boys, you don't mind? I'm gonna grab some more.
Uh-huh.
The chicken is so good, I can't stop.
That makes me happy.
Good job. So we know that this pin and that pin are the locks, and this thing takes 160 pounds. I can't remember if it was there. Oh, operating disconnect, battery disconnect warning, insert pop pins or holes provided at first and second slide before removing battery tray. This insulation utilizes springs, counteract battery weight, pop pins, and locking mechanisms must not be released without batteries or, oh, there's 160 pounds right there. Injury may result. Perfect. This thing is so sketchy. It's held up by little toothpicks and only one in the front, and it is I mean, what could possibly go wrong? To lower battery, move pop pins and push release knobs, which should be these things right here.
Yeah, I already pushed that side.
So yeah, that one goes up. So then, in theory, this thing should pull down. We think, maybe. Don't do that, dude. This whole freaking thing is sitting on one jack up here.
Crowbar.
Hammer?
Hammer.
Hammer time. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, let's investigate.
Yep.
Starting to get a little movage. I had to soak this sucker down. Oh. We need to put a time lapse. We need to put for this. What about the back or this, the front side? I saw this side of it move down a little bit.
Well, they're both sides have moved down some.
Oh yeah, look at that. All right. Feels like it's stuck in the middle. With that roll, no, don't do that, don't do that.
No, bad idea.
Bad idea. Look at the roller on the inside, I think, is where all the tension is, and I think it's just frozen.
Agreed.
We got more of the...
I got more magic juice.
More magic juice. It's the first time in 40 years at least that this battery tray has been down. I think, is there a date code on that battery right there? I wonder if we need to push up on it and then roll it down.
I don't like pushing up on it right now.
No, come down again, just kind of loosen everything up.
Nope.
What happened?
Look, look, look.
Hey! Oh, yes! And now it's gonna go fajing! Oh, yeah! Fantastic! Now those pins should have right in the middle right here, I think is where they go, or somewhere to
we got
lock it.
one.
We got one pin though?
Yeah, I gotta get it in. It don't line up with the hole out here though.
Okay. How can I help?
There we go. Boom. Safety.
Here, we can find a punch to get on this side. Oh yeah, right there.
Yep.
Okay. Wow! First time in 40 years these stinking thing has been down. Oh wait, date of manufacture 1 something of 82. Right there. And this one battery weighs 82 pounds. Shnikes.
It's like half of you.
That's exactly half of me. That's right.
And there we go.
Nice safety.
Safety. Oh.
Now, if I'm looking at this, these batteries are not even connected. I wonder if that's what those up there were. Those right there. I wonder if they came down connected to that, because that is that's the little terminal thingy for this. Well, what the heck? Oh, and this thing, it's got a hook on it right there where that is supposed to
Keep it all.
keep it on. That's off, because this one off is over here as well. And the same with that battery.
That's just a bunch of cells.
Yeah. Well, shoot, none of this stuff was even connected. But I think that's the fan right there that was running. What are we going to do about the 160-pound ballast? And I know you're probably wondering, well, Jimmy, why don't you just put the batteries that are going to go to the project here? We've thought about that and considered that, and we are thinking about that. we just don't know yet, because we have to figure out what all stuff actually still works and what doesn't, and what we're gonna need and not need. So there's that. Now at this point, we're just guessing. We have no idea what this blower, we think it's the electronic cooling switch. So I pulled the breaker, found that, gonna flip the power on, see if that's what it is.
All right, power's coming on.
Go.
All right.
That was it. Let's go inside and see if the lights are brighter. Yeah, the lights are brighter in here, significantly. Now let's try my thing down there again. Yeah, there it goes. So, hey, push the buttons on the outside here.
Okie dokie.
All right, go ahead. Yes! Heck yes! Woo! All right, and it works better in here. We're gonna get much brighter LED lights in here so that it's brighter for you guys when you come in. July of this year, the Elvis Jet is gonna be in Oshkosh, and I want you to be able to go inside and take pictures of yourself and look all fancy in the Elvis Jet. We need to make sure we got good lighting for you. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Fasten seatbelt sign. Where's it at? Ah, there we go. No smoking. Fasten seatbelt sign is on. Let's see if it actually worked. Oh, it sure did. Woo. Woo, I smell like... That's fun. Oh yeah. Aisle lights. Oh, lav light. There you go. This is the lav light button. That works. Return to seat. I wonder if that button. Nope. There's nothing in there. Microwave. No, the inverter. I think I've got the inverter turned off. Sweet! The galley lights work! Ha! Look at that! And there's this little fan down there that you can hear blowing. And I have no idea what that is, except in here there is supposed to be a sky phone. And I think it's somehow connected to that. TV. Okay, we got all this stuff turned off, so we got to find the inverter and turn that on.
I would stay out of the back of the plane.
Why?
Because the jacks are all forward of the center point of the wing.
Oh, is it wiggly?
It's very wiggly.
Oh, yeah. Almost kind of seems good to go. Change the lights out for LEDs that are a little brighter.
Yeah.
And then we got lots of lights in here that still do things. Okay, well, note to self, we need to find whatever that angle of attack heater is and turn that thing off. Well, now we know. So now we have to figure out how to connect the generator, the battery, to the 28 volt system up here. Should be fine. Unbeknownst to us, the angle of attack is extremely hot. And that's that thing right there, and I can feel the heat all the way this far away. Holy cow, and then Grizzly grabbed it and you heard a tss, and it sizzled so hard he thought he electrocuted himself. Ooh, ouchie. Oh, that sucks.
It's life.
It's life. Jimmy's World Life Workers Comp.